Mason, the son of Alex Mason from Black Ops that you played. You're on assignment to protect the president. In this particular situation, our villain has turned U.S. military infrastructure on our greatest strength and focus. He's infiltrated the U.S. military infrastructure. Bastards!
Yeah, this looks like Los Angeles 2012 after the Lakers lost.
Don't make fun of my Lakers.
What are we actually doing here in this mission?
So in this mission,
So you're playing as a son in Black Ops.
Situation, you're in SAM. You're taking out the drones. These are our drones, effectively, right? They've hacked into the U.S. Military infrastructure. And I think one of the things that you're going to see with this game is a lot of new technology, a lot of variety of gameplay. Teams working a lot on giving players a lot of different kinds of experiences. So a lot of this sort of cinematic gameplay that players love, but a lot of variety, and there's going to be some choice in the campaign. We're going to be introducing story.
Love E3 2012, guys. I see Box here. They're showing you the Black Ops 2 gameplay.
These aren't scenarios or missions that you guys just sort of plucked out of a hat or conjured up in thin air. You worked with Hollywood screenwriters, defense experts. You got what not only what the technology might be in 2025, but what the conflicts themselves might be.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So starting with that, we worked with a senior fellow from the Brookings Institute. His name is Peter Singer. We went to him because he's advising world leaders on what they need to be concerned about in the next decade. So that's what we crafted our fiction around, right, for the story. But he told us he's also an expert in drone warfare and drone technology, so he actually helped us craft a lot of our technology.
Well, you get a choice right there. That's cool.
On the Hollywood side, character and story very important to us. Working with David Goyer, writer from Dark Knight, he worked with us on Black Ops. He worked with us from the beginning on this one. What we're showing you here.
I don't know if I'm gonna buy it.
Xbox conference. I took the sniping path. It was a different path. This is a rappel down, and now you're protecting the president in the detail on the ground. And as you clear the route, they'll be able to move up in advance. Nice.
So I want to know about some of the cool weapons that we're gonna have. Like,
Okay.
I want to know about some of this future tech because I see that that gun is recognizable. You know what I mean? Like that looks like a gun that we're gonna see today.
So there, as you would imagine, about 13 years out, some of the weapons and technology that you have would be here today with us, but we would have new attachments and technology that would go along with it, right? And they'd be futurized. And then we have entirely new pieces of technology, like the one that you're about to see here. That's a very powerful sniper rifle. And that has it's a sniper rifle that has two very important pieces of technology on it. The first is it has an ability to see through things. Now you might be like, well, that's like totally future. Is that sci-fi? No. For those of you who flew here to E3, you sat in the TSA scanner and put your hands over your head, and it sees through everything. There are these trucks rolling through streets. They can look into buildings. They can map all this stuff out. In the future, the technology gets smaller, gets more powerful. It's now an optic scope. But once you see through things, you have to be able to shoot at it, right?
Right.
That's great. You can see it. You have to shoot at it. Well, there's electronic charge technology, not just gunpowder, right? You've seen it in big form factor. Maybe people have seen things like a metal storm on the internet. 1 million rounds every 60 seconds, right? Imagine that, again, 13 years out. I want that on my sniper rifle. And it's very powerful, right? From a gameplay perspective, you have to be able to
That is a
balance
pretty
that
sick
out from
sniper
the
rifle.
mechanic. There's a trade-off from a gameplay perspective. You got to hold down that trigger longer, which of course exposes you longer. So
Yeah,
it's a
you want that
balance
kind of
there.
firepower. You're not going to just completely dominate and run around and BFG everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Now, graphically, it's not a new engine, but it looks like one. What did you guys do to beef up the graphic fidelity?
Total overhaul of the graphics engine, lighting engine, but a lot of this is also the artists. I mean, our artists, the effects artists, the environmental animators. You're about to see an example of effects and environment art animation that's just on an epic scale. I just drove this path coming here a few seconds ago, literally. But it's a combination of both technology and art.
So it's absolutely gorgeous too. I mean, has there been much discussion as to the different gameplay modes we can expect?
Yeah, no, of course. So obviously we're going to have an epic single-player campaign. We're going to be delivering you, just a huge multiplayer game. We're going to tell you guys about later. I'd love to come on and tell you guys about it. And then of course, I'll be back.
Zombies. All right. When does Black Ops 2 come out?
Black Ops 2 comes out on November 13th of 2012.
November 13th.
Coming on. Okay. Yes, we're going to be chatting. We have more tomorrow, actually. Call of Duty Black
Yeah, there's like 3 days, of course.
Black Ops 2 if you want to see more. And again, we have a live on-stage demo tomorrow. You do not want to miss it.
And now over to Sarah at the Twitter wall. Hey, hello. Let's shake the Twitter tree and see what falls out, shall we? Let's see. Ronald says, I am willing to trade my King Sweet ticket for today's game.
Alright, so that was
You have sweet tickets?
That was Icy Box, and Kevin bringing you coverage all week through E3. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and more to come.